It's your girl, Mrs. Ruby V, with Salah Guru and DJ Bizzo Beats, and this is the Boom Bap Hour. We're so pleased to have Rockwelz here on the Ruby V exclusive. We'd like to welcome you to the Boom Bap Hour.
Yeah, most definitely. Peace, Ruby V. Thank you for having me, most definitely.
No problem. We're so excited to have you. And your new album, Rock Stories by Aesop, recently dropped. Now, I love the title. It makes me think of Aesop's Fables. Was this inspired by that, of like sharing your own personal wisdom and story?
Yeah, most definitely. It's a combination of that. Most definitely, it's a play off of, Nas line. It's my favorite hip-hop artist. You know what I'm saying? We hit him with the Nas stories by Aesop. You know what I mean? Place your loot up, parties I shoot up. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a play off of that. And it's an album of straight stories. You know what I'm saying? Straight stories, straight throughout. That's one of my favorite parts of albums a lot of the times is those stories that they throw in there. You know what I'm saying? So I got my Donald Goins on, and hopefully y'all enjoy it out there.
Okay. Well, that's definitely, what's up. If you're a good storyteller, it's like we right there with you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Nah, most definitely. I mean, the stories are coming out so vivid. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting a lot of, good publicity from Lil Man Got Heart. I dropped with Fred the Godson so far. You know what I'm saying? People are really feeling that story. And not for nothing, the stories are inspired by, real life events. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, speaking of Lil Man Got Heart, your newest single is really dope. And, of course, we'll be playing that after this interview. And it's featuring an exciting collab with Fred the Godson. So tell us the story behind this song.
Yeah, so, Fred, shout out to Fred the God for pulling up on that track for me. You know what I'm saying? I sent him the record and, everybody was feeling it in the studio. He ended up, popping out to the video too, so salute to him. Video is out now too, by the way. Lil Man Got Heart featuring Fred the Godson. With that story, I really just want to focus in on just the disconnect, from the music today. And, even though like the kids, they may dress a little bit different today, they may wear earrings, different color hair, whatever it may be. But at the same time, they're going through the same struggles that we went through was those little men that got heart. So the story is basically, he's doing what he has to do to take care of his family. And, as the OGs, it's up to us sometimes to, if we don't like what's going on, take a young OG under the wing, you know what I mean? And, he got the heart same way we did.
Right. And that's so important because there's a lot of, the older generation who is like, they don't really feel what the younger generation is doing. So, it seems like you have a kind of like a different attitude about it. Now, what are your thoughts on the current state of hip hop?
So I love all music. I just feel like, there needs to be balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, for every, Tribe Called Quest, you had, I'm trying to think of a rapper back then that just, wasn't as lyrical, wasn't as conscious.
Okay.
Yeah, so, it was just more of a balance, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? So, so let's say, for every Luke, you had a Tribe Called Quest, or Most Def, or, or somebody to that nature to where, all right, yeah, I like to turn up like the next man, and honestly, nobody wants to hear, Rock Stories by Aesop in the club. I mean, I got maybe one that you might be able to play in there, one or two, but, I think this project right here is more so for my boom bap heads, my people who like to listen to music in headphones, and my people who really study bars and study lyricism. I think those are, be the ones that it attracts to. But yeah, I have no, get your money, but there definitely needs to be a balance, and it's not their fault. It needs to come from, the bigger machine. It's just I don't think the money is being distributed from the bigger machine. They want to get their money quick, so, they're like, all right, how can we get this back quick? You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
right. It's a whole different outlook. Everything's fast these days, so they're taking that approach to pretty much everything. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I just saw something that popped up that said Lil Uzi Vert, like he's not rapping no more. He said this is it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's like, that's a quick turnaround to me. You know what I mean? When I think about the artists that I used to look up to, and especially the ones that are still out doing shows and touring to this day, you know what I mean? I feel like if you're making music that, could, stand the test of time and has that longevity, there's no reason why you shouldn't be touring with that, 10 years later, 20 years later.
Definitely. Well, it seems like you're definitely on your way to doing that. Looks like you collaborated with such music icons such as Prodigy, Papa Wu, more, and what an accomplishment to reach these heights. As well as toured in Germany, Austria, the Netherlands, Sweden, and Denmark. Now, are there things in your career that you haven't attempted that you yet hope to?
I mean, I never thought I'd be able to, achieve the things that I have thus far. I still got a ways to go for sure. But yeah, most definitely is more quality shows. It's reaching a broader audience. I'm gonna keep bringing, that realest content that I possibly can to the audience, man. And it always touches who it's supposed to and reaches who it's supposed to reach. I just want to broaden my spectrum. I know they're trying to get us back out in Europe, so I definitely look forward to going back out there and representing, for hip hop, worldwide, most definitely.
Word. That is awesome. And you also are known for stepping out of your comfort zone to blend hip hop with reggae, R&B, rock, and jazz. So it looks like you said you grew up in New York, and of course that's a cultural mecca. You had to be surrounded by all of that. Do you feel your surroundings kind of shaped you in a creative sense? Like, and if so, in what ways?
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. I mean, yeah, the city. It's a melting pot, and there's so many, and not only for that, like hip hop is inspired by all of those genres of music. So if one just happens to bleed in a little bit more on the track, I think it's definitely something we should embrace. Everything doesn't have to have that same knock. Yeah, like I said, I collaborated with a really dope jazz musician, guitarist, Faton Macula. From Albania, really dope guitarist, man. And, it just makes your music sound so much different when you're dealing with live instruments and, and just the opportunity to perform with a live band, with him. And, it just changes it really changes the perspective and changes, the reception you get as well, from the people.
Right. Love live music. Definitely, something that a lot of people don't do. So that's really dope, to have that element in there for sure.
Oh yeah. So Africa, it all starts with the drums, but once you blend those other little pieces, my family got Caribbean roots, yard man, so definitely gotta blend some reggae, some reggae in there, and it's a beautiful thing when it all comes together, and it comes together right. Beautiful thing.
Right, definitely is. Well, do you have anybody that you'd like to kind of give a shout out to, and where are all the places that we can find your music?
Okay, yeah, that most definitely Rock Stories by A$AP, aka Rockwelz Stories, and all major online platforms. So most definitely, man, y'all go out there, support that, Spotify, iTunes. Most definitely I do this for y'all, man, first. I do it for myself as well, because it's therapy. I love what I do, man, and the support is real, man. If don't let it brush over your shoulder. If y'all listening out there and y'all hear this next jam with Fred the God, and y'all like, yo, I'm feeling that, I'm opposite of Hollywood, man. Reach out, hit Melodic Management at Gmail, Melodic Management 2017 at gmail.com, and send out, if you want features, appearances, ghost writing, shows, whatever, holler at your promoter, tell them that, yo, we need Rockwelz, we need Monopoly family in our city, man. I'd love to come back out. I got a lot of family out there too in the A, so I'd definitely love to come out there and rock out with y'all.
Word.
Yes. I'm sorry. And last thing, definitely shout out to the team, man. I'm nothing without my team, man. Monopoly family, John Jiggs, Mouth, DJ Digital, management, MJ. You the world, girl. You know, you do your thing. Yeah, most definitely. I'm sorry, B.
Oh, no, you're good. Well, Rockwelz, thank you so much for joining us on the Boom Bap Hour. We definitely got you rocking on our playlist, our official Boom Bap Hour playlist on Spotify. Definitely rocking. And we definitely going to play Lil Man Got Heart by Rockwelz featuring Fred the Godson. You heard it here on the Ruby V exclusive. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. It's the Boom Bap Hour, y'all.